Okay, we are on air now. Welcome to everybody. First of all, we have our representatives from Guam, from Kostanay Pedagogical Institute, from Institute of Culture in Turkmenistan. Renee is here from Austria, UNM University. We have representative from International IT University. It is Svetlana. Nuria is here from Polytechnical University of Valencia, and also here is Sara from University Guillermo Marconi in Italy. Unfortunately, there is no participant for now. There is no participants from Uzbekistan. I don't know. Probably they have technical problems, but I hope in few minutes in course of the discussion they will join us. Uh, all of you have sent the agenda of the meeting a week before this date. There is no suggestions to for enlargement of the agenda, so we'll follow strictly the previously proposed topics included in it. The first topic is the current state of work package 2. I would like to give the floor to Sarah to inform us about the international experimentation report and also about the compendium. Sarah, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you. Do you hear me well? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So good morning all. And regarding the International Experimentation Report, I would like to thank you, all of you, for your cooperation, even after the national reports have been provided. So for all the clarification that I asked you in the last weeks. So the report has been finalized, and you can already find a version in the drive folder of the deliverable 2.6. And we just have to make a little change in the introduction, because as Maria suggested, we would like to mention that the International Experimentation Report has been based on the national reports, so that everyone that would like to have a look to the national reports could have the possibility, because we are going to annex the national report in a separate annex. So we have just to make this little change, and then would be the final version. But if you want to have a look at it, it is already in the drive folder of the deliverable 2.6. For the next international experimentation report, the part 2 that would be provided later on, I just would like to kindly ask you, recommend to provide from in the national report details and numbers as precise as much as you can, so that we can make the additions and fractions, and yes, be as much as precise as you can, so that we can provide
When
a
you will be
really
at home at 3?
coherent international
Okay.
report. That
Then
would be the part
you
2 would be
will
very, very
go out?
important. So because it would be the part 1 plus the part 2, so it would be the final document. So it's very, very important that that the last data would be precise. So thank you for your cooperation. And yes, the international experimentation report has been finalized, and you can have a look at it. And yeah, so I think I can go on with the second task, and regarding the summer second semester monitoring. So we have collected until now, for the first phase of the monitoring, the checklist from the partner 8, partner 5, partner 7, and partner 13. So partner 6 and partner 12 is missing, but you have the second deadline for the second phase of monitoring of the summer semester. That would be on the 20th of April. So please send by that date the checklist that you are already filling, I hope. So yes, the 20th of April, I would I will send an email to remind all of you about this date, and this date will regard also the Turkmenistan. So Turkmenistan, for the date of the date of the second semester, has not joined in the first deadline, but will join for the second one. So I will send you, all of you, this reminder by this week. And thank you for the checklist already provided for the first phase. I think that for the second semester monitoring, I can conclude here. But if you have any question, just tell me or send me an email. I can respond to you as soon as I can. And the Academica compendium. So the structure and the design has been approved by all. And so the next steps will be that BFU will provide a template with the number of chapters and all the details for the Central Asia universities. And I think this will be provided by this week, but I think it's better if I leave the floor at this point to Maria, that can explain you more in detail the next steps and datas and deadlines about the Academica compendium. So Maria, if you want to add anything about this.
Thank you very much, Sarah, for your consistent feed in our discussion. I would like first also to thank to all the partners who have provided their checklists for the monitoring of summer semester courses, and to appeal to other partners to keep the deadline. I write it down in the chat panel. It is 20th of April, and I will receive from you email with reminding the very important deadlines for the provision of information. And also I would like by my side to ask the partners to be as much concrete as possible, because it is very important from statistical point of view, the conclusions and the results to be provided in the end. I would like to thank to the team of University Guelmo Marconi for the well-prepared report regarding the winter semester. All the partners can revise the report, and I would like to ask permission from partners from Central Asia to publish also the national reports together with the international report on the website of the project, because the international report is based on the data of national reports. For the international report, in the proposal we have promised that it will be a document for the broader audience, but for the national report we have not specified this thing. So I would like to ask the partners from Central Asia to give us permission to publish the national report as an access to the international on the website of the project. I will send to all email message with requests, so we to have clear feedback from Central Asia partners and to know how to proceed in further. This is concerning the report, my addition. Concerning the compendium, I am glad that the partners like the proposed design. Also, the structure developed together is already agreed from all the partners, and I am going to prepare a very simple template. This template will be also to limit the number of characters, because I know that different universities will provide different texts. I mean, like quality, quantity, not like quality, but the quantity of the texts. And anyhow, the compendium is something which could not be very, very, very long. The information should be structured and balanced very well. So I will prepare templates with limitation of the number of chapters, and to send to all the partners responsible to provide information regarding the structure approved. At this moment, we can provide only the information about the project as a whole, about the methodology as a whole, and I expect from Central Asia universities to receive information about their involvement in the project, and especially in the experimentation phase. Every university should provide brief information about the number of lecturers passed successfully the training, number of lecturers modernized their courses, number of students participated in the experimentation, second stage of piloting of methodology, so forth. I think that this information could be prepared to the end of April. We have one month to prepare this information, because after that the provided content should be proofreaded and prepared for the integrating in the design template. This is my suggestion. So if you are agree after the receiving those templates, the deadline for provision of information to be end of April, please write down in the chat panel. There are a question from partners from Turkmenistan. It is Institute of Culture. Andrei, you have the floor. Andrei. Hello. Andrei, if you want to comment anything, or I cannot.
Information correct, пита Сара. Дали Сара има въпрос явно към тях?
Well, if for now there is Andrei.
Andrei.
Yes, Maria, I listen.
Andrei, if you want to discuss something, you have the floor to put your questions or to put your feet into discussion.
Yeah, I asked it to Sarah. Have you any question about our answer for question give me from Sarah about international experiment report? Some question has Sarah. I will answer.
Sarah answer.
Hello. Yeah. I read now your question, and I've answered. Actually, last week, I think I had an exchange by email with Ogulzona, and she answered everything that I asked so perfectly. So yes, thanks. We have everything, and thank you for the information sent by email. Everything is okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So my suggestion is the deadline for the provision of templates to be end of this week. First, and then the deadline for the provision of contents from European and Central Asia partners to be end of April. Please, in the chat panel, write your votes. Are you agree or you are not agree? Yeah, I saw that the majority of partners are agree with this, so we can go further with the work package 3. Work package 3, Rene is here, so I give him the floor to summarize the current state of report regarding the students' expectations. Rene, you have the floor.
Hello, can you hear me? I guess you can. Yeah, I've sent out something to translate for the Central Asian partners last week or the week before. I received the whole translation from almost everyone until now. I forgot to, as I saw that IITU have sent me a translation, but as other partners, you have missed also that there is more to translate than one sheet in the Excel file. So please, I will write you a mail that, and also for Koksheta by Myrtsmetov University, there's this part missing, and I've got nothing from Samarkand Agrarian Institute. Yeah, so please, can you send me the translation until end of this week? Then I can go on with the writing the report, which will be ready by I think 20th of April, maybe before. Yeah, that's for the expectation questionnaire. For the satisfaction questionnaire, I will send out Okay, I will check if I got all. Yeah, for the satisfaction questionnaire, I will send out links this week, which should be used for the collection of the new satisfaction question, also for the satisfaction questionnaire. And some I already seen that some of you have collected already answers for the satisfaction questionnaire with the old link, which is okay, but after I send you the link, it would be good to use this link instead of the old link. So yeah, until end of the week, you'll get the links for the satisfaction questionnaire. And also, that was it for the student satisfaction and expectation report. I just want, we will also make a virtual meeting evaluation. So I agreed with Maria that we do, as we have more Skype meetings, it's not useful to have a virtual meeting evaluation each time after such a meeting. So we said after three meetings we make a evaluation of the last 3 meetings. So I'll send out a link today or tomorrow about the evaluation of this virtual meeting. So are there any questions for work package 3? If not, Maria, do you have something to add?
Thank you very much, Rene. Thank you very much for your great job. I appeal to all the partners to send the translation of students' feedback. We put the deadline. The deadline is the end of this week. So when the information is translated, you to be able to finalize the students' expectation report. Concerning the satisfaction, I suggest the links to be published on the platform and also to be distributed among the partners via email till the 23rd of April, if you agree with me. Thus, we will have enough time to collect information about the student satisfaction till the end of the semester, because after that, during the session time, it is very difficult. The students are focused on the examinations, and it is not the good time to ask them and to collect feedback from them. They will be busy with other things. So the links will be available after 23rd of April. So I appeal to all the partners from Central Asia universities to inform the lecturers and students and to support the process of collecting the feedback. So we to be able to finish on time this task. Concerning the evaluation of meeting, I also fully agree with René. It was not necessary to make separate evaluation of these short meetings, because our meetings, virtual meetings, are very short coordination meetings. So after this meeting, René will distribute a link with questionnaire for evaluation of the last 3 meetings, meeting 4, 5, and this one, which is meeting 6. I kindly ask all participants in the meeting to provide their feedback so René to be able on time to prepare meeting evaluation report. That is regarding the work package 3 from me. I have no other questions or issues to discuss here. If the partners participating in the discussion have something to share, please. Gulnara, Svetlana, you have something to share with us? You have the floor if you...
I'm sorry, as a new person, I just wanted to ask about the satisfaction questionnaire. Is it the same form that we used last semester?
Yes, it is.
So we can distribute it and ask students to answer. We need a link.
Yeah.
You mean this?
Sorry?
I say that we should make students, ask students to answer questions, and they need a new link. You will send us a link by the end of April, by the 23rd.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
this correct?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so we'll wait for the link, okay?
Yeah.
The problem is that we have the most number of participants. This is why I can't collect the papers to send. I'm sorry, I have not all of them, and I hope to send it by the end of the week or the beginning of the next one. And that is why satisfaction questionnaire will have the same problem. More than 200 students participating, you understand?
Yeah, but it's online, so it's probably easier to collect it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, we'll try.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so other questions? So then work package 3 is over. I would pass that again to Maria to choose the next point of the agenda.
Thank you very much, René. I would like just to explain, Svetlana, that the link to the questionnaire will be the same, but the link will be different. Thus, René will be able to know who are the students from winter semester and who are the students from summer semester. And Renee is quite precise and regularly inform the Central Asia partners about the number of collected responses. So don't worry, we will carry about this process and we will regularly inform you about the quantity of the collected responses. So you will be in course of the task. Just please be patient and wait for the new link. Don't use the old link because it will be a mismatch. Thank you. Thank you. Renee, anything
No.
to be added here? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Renee. And now thank you very much. Now the next topic is work package 4. It is dissemination and exploitation. Concerning this work package, I distributed to all the partners a schedule for participation in the online discussion started in the ACADEMICA virtual learning environment. And according this schedule, during the month of March, responsible for provision of feeds in the discussion was International IT University from Kazakhstan and European partners from Italy and Spain. Here, I would like to thank to representative of International IT University for the quite big number of responses, very active involvement in the discussion. I would like to ask the partners from Italy and from Spain also to take part in this discussion. I mean the members of the project team. It could be separate feeds or it could be comments to the feeds already published there. Just some kind of your involvement in the discussion to be done. I didn't bother you till now because I knew that it was a month of lot of holidays and Italian partners were very busy with preparation of the international report. But till the end of the project, there is a time, and I appeal to European partners to take their contribution to the open discussion published in the ACADEMICA virtual learning environment. Also, some of partners, let's say a pedagogical institute from Kastanai, they should, according to the schedule, they should participate in the discussion in next month, but they already started this process and already have a lot of involvements in the discussion. And I want to explain to all, the discussion is open, so it will be live to the end of the project, and you are free to take part as much as you want. Just the schedule is in order to assure the process of fluent involvement and to assure that the discussion is keeping alive through the whole project time to the end of the project, of course. By this reason, we did this schedule. Don't look at the schedule as something very, very, very definite. The discussion is open and it is up to you to take part in it. I would like to report to you concerning the enlargement of stakeholders database. Up to now, only partners from Turkmenistan and only the association from Kazakhstan have not provided second part of contacts of the identified key stakeholders of ACADEMICA. All the other partners very strictly sent the information, and I hope in next days to receive information also from partners from Turkmenistan and the association from Kazakhstan. This is engineering Higher Education Association. And here I would like to ask the national coordinator of Kazakhstan, Anwar Kakabayev, to support the association, because the association changed their project manager. And it was a month ago. This is a new person. I know this person needs some time to get the to get involved closely in the project progress, project tasks, activities, and everything. And I want to ask Anwar and the COXU team to support the association in this process. I think that provision of 15 contacts is not too hard task. It could be people from other universities, from other faculties of your universities, the universities from your country or abroad. You have other projects, you have a lot of contacts, so please select 15 and send me in order to enlarge the stakeholders database. Here are the representatives of Kokshetau State University, who are the package leader of this work package dedicated to dissemination and exploitation. And I would like to give the floor to representative of Koksu University to make some contribution to our discussion regarding this kind of activities. Aysulu, you have the floor.
Добрый день, уважаемые партнеры, всех приветствую. И сразу хотела бы я сказать о том, что, увы, очень маленькое количество людей, представителей университетов отозвались на нашу просьбу опубликовать свои результаты или, может быть, какие-то рекомендации по проекту в нашей конференции. Значит, это все еще актуально. Будут приняты ваши статьи, пожалуйста, активизируйтесь. Ну, для казахстанских там есть информационное письмо на нашем сайте. Для всех зарубежных, в том числе европейских партнеров, мы очень убедительно просим вас написать свои статьи для того, чтобы был такой хороший резонанс, да, dissemination по поводу наших результатов. На самом деле результаты, в принципе, у нас неплохие. Мы тоже пытаемся сейчас наладить работу по информированию общественности. Так, например, буквально недавно наша команда приехала из Белоруссии. Была у нас двухдневная встреча с двумя университетами. Это Белорусский государственный университет и Брестский государственный педагогический университет. И там обязательно им было как раз... Администрация нам сказала о том, чтобы мы обязательно говорили о наших научных проектах, и, естественно, я презентовала нашу академику, они были очень заинтересованы, и Беларусь хочет активно участвовать в наших проектах. Это во-первых. Во-вторых, мы уже тоже по аналогии или по типу наших партнеров МУИТа тоже помещаем свои, так сказать, отчеты или откровения наших студентов по проектам. Такая попытка, вообще это такая идея очень интересная, и я думаю, что она должна найти продолжение на Фейсбуке, в частности, у всех других наших партнеров. Еще один момент, значит, это вот то, что мы обязательно печатаемся в средствах массовой информации. Мы работаем активно со стейкхолдерами, и на профессиональных практиках мы обязательно говорим о нашем проекте и тем самым поддерживаем идею информирования нашей общественности, наших партнеров о том, что происходит. Что еще? Еще как статьи на русском. Статьи можно направлять на русском, на английском языках, поэтому это без проблем, и на казахском, соответственно. Что касается, вот я могу сразу ответить по поводу Ассоциации инженерного образования в Казахстане. Дело в том, что, да, Марат Алимов с нами связывался, мы с ним разговаривали, он назначил после себя людей, которые будут за это ответственны. Конечно, Мария, вы не переживайте, мы постараемся этот вопрос взять на контроль.
Thank you very much, Aysulu. I would like to thank to the team of Koksu for their active work regarding the dissemination and, of course, their active involvement in the project. I would like to ask the partners from Kokshetau State University to send via email the link and technical requirements. We will do our best to prepare material for your conference. And also I appeal to all the European partners and to all the partners principally to support this activity and to provide materials. We have good results, quite good results. We have to publish them. We have to make those results close to the broader audience, close to the academic society and the society. So the mean to do this are the publishing our results, our experience in articles and participating in the conferences. So we will do our best. I would like also to thank to our partners from Kokshetau State University for the nice material published in the Academica Facebook group and for the video. The video already is uploaded in the Academica channel. And I would like to ask all the partners if they have videos regarding the Academica, the video regarding the exploitation of Academica methodology with participation of students. It is the second stage of the piloting. Please provide us those videos so we to upload, to publish them also to the also in the Academica channel. It is really very, very good channel for disseminating of results. And thank you for Kokshetau for their contribution here. Also, in this regard, the IT University in Kazakhstan also are very active, and they also provide a lot of interesting materials. I would like to appeal here that all partners, the contact persons, have access to the database for registering of dissemination activities. It is the Excel table where you are able to write down the most important details about the dissemination and exploitation activities done at your universities. So please fill information in the database. You have the right to do this. Because otherwise, if we wait to do this in the end, a lot of things will be forgotten. So when something happens, please document in the database. It will be easier for everybody. Thank you very much regarding this. Thank you in advance, of course. And if there is any addings to this topic regarding the dissemination and exploitation, any questions to be discussed? No? No questions? Well, everything is quite well clear for everybody. It is good. And yeah, okay. And now we are going to the last topic in our discussion for today. It is the work package 5 dedicated to the management of the project. I would like to start with the provision of confirmation letters from Central Asia universities. You have provided a template for the confirmation letter. The letter is very important because at university level, this letter states that the results of the project give to the board of your university, give the reason to follow in the future after the project lifetime the methodology proposed by the project. Up to now, we have received confirmation letters from Uzbekistan, both universities, and one of the universities from Turkmenistan. Probably the other wait to the end of the second semester, but I would like to remind probably this signing of this letter needs some procedure at the university because we would like the letter to be signed by the rector or vice rector responsible for academic affairs. So please start this procedure in order we to have this letter signed and stamped, received on time for the final reporting. Next issue is the reporting of the next project period. You know, the next project period reporting ended in the end of March, 31st of March. And now you have 1 month to prepare the reports about the last period. And also, during this time, you have to prepare paper copies of all the reporting documents and supporting documents, and to verify every sheet of paper with stamp of the institution, signature of the project manager, and text true to the original. Why we need this? It is not to trouble you, but according to the rules of the program, we cannot finalize the project and we cannot supply the final report if we don't have successfully audited our project. We have to start audit of the project. The auditor of the project will need these documents on paper and verified at university level, as I explained. By this reason, we want to start collecting documents from now. Every partner have to prepare their paper copies and to send us by a courier, so we to receive on time, because we are very big project, 15 organizations, and the auditor will need a lot of time to check every document, to check everything, and after that to provide resolution which we will send to the agency. Without this document, we cannot apply for the finalization of the project and for the final payment and everything. This is really very important. All the partners have received a list explaining which document we need and the structure, how the document should be ordered in the package which we expect to receive. It is this list and the order is synchronized with the requirements of the auditor of our project. So please take this into account and use this list as a checklist. Is it the document in the pack? Yes, put the check and then go further and order the documents. It will be easier for the audit after. That is my appeal to all of you. If you have any questions or if you need any clarifications about the details, if you wonder to add some documents or is some document necessary to be provided or not, please don't hesitate. Mail me, Skype me, Hangouts me. I am available to explain to all your questions. That's all from my side. And now I expect your questions or comments if you have any. Yes, Nuria have a question. Nuria, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you, Maria. My question is just to be very, very sure. So we keep the originals documents and then we send you a copy, a verified copy of our original documents, right?
Dear Nuria, you are absolutely right. And it is in force for all the partners. Every partner is obliged to keep the original documents 5 years after the closure of the project, after the final payment. This is the period. After the final payment, 5 years, you have to keep archive of all original documents at you. We need a paper copies of those documents.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Any other questions? No questions? Everything is clear? Please, if you have to add something, do not hesitate. No, people are clear with everything discussed today. Thank you very much. Dear partners, with this we fulfilled our agenda on time, and I would like to thank you again for your participation, for your active involvement in this discussion. Thank you to those who broke their holidays to participate in the discussion. Thank you to those who did the effort to participate and to provide necessary information. Have a nice day. Have a fruitful week ahead. I stop broadcasting now. Thank you very much and have a nice day again. Bye-bye.